Grey's Anatomy Season 21 returned with a bang, tying up Season 20's finale's loose ends and introducing new challenges for Grey Sloan Memorial's doctors. Catherine and Meredith's fight took center stage in Grey's Anatomy Season 21's premiere, involving Amelia and Jackson even more in their attempts to make the two foes cooperate instead of letting the two enumerate the many ways in which they were different. Another major development was Bailey being fired for standing up for the interns, something that was revealed in Grey's Anatomy Season 20's finale but whose consequences weren't shown until Miranda dreamed of slapping Catherine. Members of three major couples finally admitted their feelings for one another in Grey's Anatomy Season 21's premiere, whether by finally confronting them or making a choice that will also impact their career. The return of an original Grey's Anatomy character 17 years after their last appearance perfectly blended with another key character's personal journey to decide their next steps professionally. Finally, a major storyline in Grey's Anatomy Season 20 when Richard Webber's surgical skills seemingly killed a patient actually backtracked with an impressive save from Richard in Season 21's premiere, showing how much knowledge he has still to share. Miranda slapping Catherine never happened but her attitude definitely changes. Richard knew putting Sydney in charge of the interns would motivate Miranda. Chandra Wilson as Miranda Bailey in Grey's Anatomy Season 21 Episode 1-1. A massive moment in Grey's Anatomy Season 21's trailer saw Miranda Bailey not only standing up for the interns but also herself, slapping Catherine after her affront of firing her. However, Grey's Anatomy Season 21, Episode 1 began by showing how Miranda slapping Catherine was all part of the general surgeon's recurrent dream/nightmare she had been having since being fired from Grey Sloan Memorial. Despite happening only in her head, Miranda's refusal to accept passively Catherine's decision still shaped her approach going forward. Indeed, while Bailey seemed resigned to accepting Catherine's decision and happily focusing only on the Elena Bailey Clinic for Reproductive Health, she took any chance she got to return to Grey Sloan Memorial. Learning that her rival Sydney Heron had taken her place as residency program director infuriated her, especially as it was Richard who chose Sydney to replace her. However, Richard proved farsighted, as his choice annoyed Miranda into taking a stand, as by the end of Grey's Anatomy Season 21's premiere Bailey had already decided she would have fought to get her rightful place back at Grey Sloan. Jules and Mika's kiss finally resolves their Grey's Anatomy Season 20's moment. Their rational decision couldn't negate their chemistry. Adelaide Kane as Jules Millen and Midori Francis as Mika Yasuda in Grey's Anatomy Season 21 Episode 1-1. After the tense medical case almost led Mika and Jules to kiss as they comforted each other in Grey's Anatomy Season 20's finale, the awkwardness between them was palpable in Season 21's premiere. Mika eventually decided to discuss the almost kiss head-on, squashing Grey's Anatomy Season 21's best relationship before it started, but Jules took her by surprise and kissed her after seemingly agreeing with Mika's rational assessment of what brought them to have a moment. The chemistry between them was already palpable when Jules listened to Mika and taught her a trick to relieve stress after Mika confessed that Taryn betrayed her by keeping her off a major case, but it became hard to ignore as the two studied together. Mika's choice to tone their connection down was the sensible thing to do, but Jules kissing her essentially forced Mika to face the truth that it wasn't just losing the patient that brought them together, essentially proving Mika's every rationalization wrong, as there was something between them. Meredith keeping Catherine's secret pushes Catherine to accept her demands. Catherine didn't need to blackmail Meredith after doing what she asked. Ellen Pompeo as Meredith Grey in Grey's Anatomy Season 21 Episode 1-1. Catherine's cancer's progression had already been revealed in Grey's Anatomy Season 19 when she refused any treatment Tom Korosik proposed and to share the news with Jackson and Richard. However, Catherine's collapse in Grey's Anatomy Season 21's premiere acknowledged how fast it was growing, with Meredith pushing for an invasive treatment to try and help Catherine, even as it went against her wishes. While Catherine's refusal was inflexible, her collapse in front of Meredith got the general surgeon the ammunition she needed to obtain what she wanted from the Catherine Fox Foundation.